Hey, hello, welcome to my video. I'm Zay, and that is officially my second video that I shared, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, here's the topic of this video. If you didn't watch or if you don't remember, I'm Zay, and I'm 18. I freshly graduated from high school, and a few days ago, I got my results from my National University entrance exam. For this exam, I was preparing for almost 4 years through my whole high school years, and I always been really hardworking person. I always study so hard, and I was expecting a lot of things from that exam, but I didn't do that. I couldn't, and I get a result that like shocked everyone. Like no one was expecting me to do that bad. Even myself, I was expecting like not just myself, everyone, like my parents, my parents, my relatives, my teachers, and my friends. Everyone was expecting me to do so much higher, but I couldn't. And except everyone, I was the one who got disappointed so much because I was the one who studied so hard. I was the one who believed myself so much more than everyone else. So after I learned the results, of course, it was so hard for me to see that result that I failed so badly. And of course, I decided to take a gap year for my dream university and my dream major. And I started Sari to, it's actually, I've been really wanted to do for a really long time, share YouTube videos, like create content. That was one of my biggest goals, but I'm such a perfectionist person, so it was being challenging for me to record a video without pausing, without like shooting again and again. It was hard for me, so I should like set my goals about it. I'm gonna be shooting a video with all those mistakes because, as you can realize, my native language is not English, it's my second, so I'm doing a lot of mistakes when I'm talking. I don't have any kind of speech ready. I'm just talking to the camera. And okay, let's give me something. Okay, I'm gonna give you my plan. Okay, I'll be sharing my growth improvements in this channel, and the first thing that I do was write down everything that I want to be as with details, because it not just manifests. It is something that you're doing with your brain. It's about neuroscience. It's about neuroplasticity that I'm pretty interested about. Okay, here's the thing. I failed so badly, and my mood was so bad. And okay, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna fix this because this life is in my hand. I can change my life, and I can do this by myself. And of course, you can do it too. So I'm gonna share my ideas, my tips with you that I do through years, and it worked for me. And it's also not just manifest. I also believe energy and those kind of things, but before those things, first of all, I believe science so much because I'm a science girl. I love science so much. I'm reading a lot, and I believe those kind of manifest things is actually all about your brain, not just energy or those kind of things. Of course, it's like relative with energy too, but I don't know a lot of things about that. I believe and I know the neuroscience part, the science part, the brain part, and that I believe neuroplasticity. Okay, here's what I do. Okay, I wrote down the ideal version of me. Of course, I'm ideal now too. I'm not saying myself a bad version, but I write down everything that I want to be. Every with the details. Okay, I write my ideal version in a year, like with the details. When I say with the details, I mean it. When I like I write like everyday routine, what she doing, like what she wear, like what she talk, like everything. I just want you to write down everything, and it's making like mine was like a 4 page. I guess so. Yeah, it was 4 page, and then I make it clear, and I save my like Apple Notes. And okay, iPhone. Okay, here's what you want to do. Take a pen, a paper, and write down your ideal version, but not in right now, the ideal version that you want to become. Okay, here's my tips. I write down a person that is successful, but not with just luck. Of course, she's lucky, but with the things that she's like the things that she's successful because she works so hard and with discipline. And not just that, she's creating content. Like there's a lot of things. I read like 4 pages of my ideal version. You can write how she like, how she look like, what like maybe it could help you to write like her daily routine, like or his, doesn't matter. Like when she's waking up, like what you eat her breakfast, everything, okay, everything. And I after I read this, of course I read it, and I was sure that okay, I add everything that I want to become. This is the person that I want to become. It's just another version of me. It's me, but another version of me. Okay, remember, like a few days ago, I saw the reels in Instagram, I guess, and she was saying, okay, you did something so amazing, and even it's not amazing, so much thing happened in your life, and you become a different person 5 years before now. Okay, you were different, like when you complain yourself with compare yourself with 5 year before your version, right? You change a lot, you learn a lot, and you improve yourself a lot. And okay, when you tell that version 5 years ago version that about yourself, she will be shocked, right? She will be like, oh my god, like what? But you did those things, as a good as a bad, I don't know, but you did those things, and you can do the thing that you can surprise you. But it's just you. The 5 years ago, that was you too, and now that's you too. So after 5 years, like you're gonna become a different person, and maybe that person can surprise you. So when you write those things, you can't say no, I can't do that. No, I don't think I can do it. No, there's no limit when you're dreaming. One of my um teacher that I love so much would tell me, when you're dreaming, there is no limit. I mean, there is no limit, guys, when you're dreaming. And I believe parallel universes. And if you're dreaming a version of you, there is already exists in parallel or in different parallel universe, and that is quite exciting. And you can switch to the person. I'm not saying you're gonna do some like cosmic things. No, you're just gonna become that person, because that person can be alive in 5 years, in a month. It's just you. When I say a version, I'm not saying a body. It's you. You're just becoming someone. Okay, that is complicated, but I love talking about those things. Okay, you write down your ideal version, right? And I want you to read it, because I'm doing it. I'm reading after I go to bed, and I'm reading before after I wake up, before I go to bed, after I wake up. And when I'm going to bed, I'm like, okay, I did those today. Okay, that was good. Maybe I can improve that. And when I wake up and after I read it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do those things today, so I'll become that person more, because I am trying to become that person. Every act I'm doing, every speak, like everything that I'm doing is about her. I'm trying to become like her, not her. It's me. I'm becoming her. I'm becoming another version of me. That is that's everyone can do. Like I'm just changing how I speak, how I react, how I answer a question, how I eat, how I like move my body. It could be everything. I'm just becoming that person, and before I become that person, I'm acting like that person. So when you start acting like that person, your brain, like you're acting like person, like I like to feel like I'm changing myself, and I like when I'm acting like that person. Okay, when you act like that person constantly, your brain start to release different chemicals, so start to do different pathways. That is so exciting and so interesting and so powerful to know that. Okay, your brain is literally changing how you act, how you react, and you're becoming that person, really becoming that person. Okay, after you did those, I don't know if you're journaling or not, but I do journaling since I know myself, because one of my biggest fear is forget. Of course, we're living, like I I realized that before when I'm about to start high school, I realized that I missed middle school so much, and I'm sure I'll miss high school so much more than middle school. So I should write every day, and I did, and I'm so happy that I did, because I can read like whatever whatever day, like it doesn't matter if it's in 10th grade or 9th grade, because I know I write that down that day and I can reach every day of my life and I can read it and be in that again. Be in that day again. Okay. Okay, here's my current journal. It says 2021, but it doesn't matter. I'm just writing. And okay, I have like a little page in here. Maybe you can see it. There's a stars. And it says, "I'll keep dreaming, and I'll keep dreaming, and I'll keep chasing them." Promise. There's a promise to myself. Okay, I'm like a middle right now, and I'm writing a lot, guys. Like, I'm a person that write a lot, and I love writing a lot. Oh my god. Now I'm okay. Now I'm because I distracted because of myself. Okay. I love journaling. I'm still journaling, and I bet for the few months when I was preparing for an exam and when I was waiting for the results, I kind of forgot to write every day. I used to write every day, but I kind of forget, and I start again, which is a good thing because I love writing, and it's making me realize that writing a journal is something that made me feel so good, and actually it's made me feel that day again, if it's bad or good. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I love to remember those days, even if it's bad or good. So that's my normal journal. I'm writing down everything that I happened that day, even if it's nothing happened that day, even if it's like I sleep all day. I'm just writing down like few sentences, or like what am I gonna do tomorrow, my plans, and what I feel that moment. And that is my first journal that I did. But differently, I've been journaling for like years. I started when I was 7, now I'm 18, and I've been writing like 3 years. And I had like, by the way, I forgot to say that I had a surgery and there's a little bump in my this place. So don't ever see it. I don't think you see it because it's not that obvious, because I see it on the camera, but I don't think you do. But even if you see it, just don't ever see it. I had a surgery. Okay, that's my current journal that I've been using. But after I failed and after I decided that I'm gonna change my life, I'm gonna become the person I always dreamed of. When I realized it and when I promised myself to do that, I started using another journal. That's a new one, and it says Future Says Journal. Okay, that's basically I'm writing down like myself in a year, but the ideal version of myself, like her. Like I'm writing like today's date is like, no, it's not writing the date. It's July 28th 2026, but I'm writing like July 28th 2027. But the version that have all the things that I want to have, and she get the results that she wants to, and she had the improvements, like about the language that she been working on. Everything that I want to be is her, and I'm writing down like her, the ideal version of me. I'm writing like my future self in future. So it's pretty exciting because I'm writing down everything, and it's making me feel so excited about what's gonna happen. And I keep believing that. Feel like I'm seeing her daily routine, and I'll become like her. I'm gonna be becoming her. Okay, I know, and I'm sure you realize too. English is my not native language; it's my second language, and I'm still trying to improve it. So, sometimes when I'm talking about the topics that I'm so excited about to talk, I'm just talking like so complicated. But I know you will understand me at the end. If you don't understand me, please tell me at the comments. And if you I'll be probably answering, of course I'll be answering you. But if you want to like DM me or like a direct message to me, you can also use my Instagram, my TikTok, and I have like a mail accounts in the description, so don't forget to check them out. Okay, I want you to write. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 things that you do. If you want to do, I would love to see your results, and I'm sure you're gonna do a lot of things with that, because I'm so excited that what am I gonna do with those results, and I'm sure I'm gonna become that person. Okay, that is so exciting. Okay, first thing, you're gonna write your ideal version, the ideal you in a year, or it could be in a 5 year, but it's, for me, 5 is so much, I don't have that patience, but for me it's a year. The version that become in a year, with everything, with every detail, or like what she's look like, what she's eating, everything. Okay, and I want you to read like twice a day, because you should remember, and I don't want you to forget. It's something that you should remember and keep focusing at your goals, because it's also going to help you with focusing on what you want to do, what you want to become. So we will see that every day, every morning, every day you before you go to bed. So you become that person, believe. But I also want to do that. I also want you to do that, not just read. Okay, you should be acting like that person, because if you're not gonna act like that person, it's just gonna become something, like piece of paper. You're just reading it every day. Okay, what else? You should be act like her. You should be act like that person. After that, you're gonna become that person. You start to become that person. You're not gonna become immediately. You're gonna start becoming. You're gonna start like, you're gonna realize you're thinking differently, you're talking differently, you're eating differently, because you're trying to act like her, and you start to become that person. Okay, and I'm recommending you, strongly recommended you to write a journal. It could be your future self journal or normal day journal. I'm also doing both of them, but I'm recommending to you to do but two, because journals are, yeah, really help you to remember what you're going through, or like your growth, your improvement you can see every day. For example, for me, I lost almost 20 kilogram in a few months when I was preparing for an exam, which is one, like, I did those as a really unhealthy way. I'm not recommending to no one. And when I was trying to show you guys, and I was like, when I was doing the page, I saw myself when I was writing like I'm that in that kilogram, and I was shocked, because oh my god, because I don't remember the process, and actually journals are really helping me about what did I go through, because you're people, I'm a people, we're humans, and we're forgetting things, and we're just remembering the significant things. For example, ask me what did I do in high school. Of course, I remember a lot of things, but not for years every day. But sometimes you're gonna feel like, I feel like I want to remember everything, because high school was a really important part of my life, and I'll always want to be missed. I was gonna be remember again. So I started journaling because of that. But when I've been journaling for like 11 years now, since I'm 7. I thank for like my teachers and my family to start me journaling, and I'm seeing journaling was really big part of my life, and it really helped me through to struggle with a lot of things. So I recommend it to you to write some. It doesn't have to be for pages. For me, sometimes it's being like few sentences, but sometimes it's being pages. It doesn't have to, I just want you to write down a few sentences, and I'm sure it's gonna help you too. Okay, and as a last thing, your future self journal. It's also optional, of course. But after I start doing that, I really start feeling that person, because I'm not writing like I'm that person, I'm that person. I'm writing like, hey guys, today was like, hey guys, hey my diary, hey dear diary, I start doing that, my day was like that, I went there, I did this. And when I'm writing those things, I feel like how much satisfaction, how much proud I'll get in a year if I complete those things. So I want you to do too, and I'm sure it can help you so much to become that person. It's pretty include with your neuroscience and neuroscience, neuroplasticity, and those kind of things. Those kind of things that I'm interested in. It's also become that person, not just as a manifestation. Okay, we finished talking about the journals. As a last message, because I love talking a lot, and it's been like 19 minutes, it's gonna be 20. I'm gonna just say a few things. I'm a delusional person, and being delusional is like a superpower, I feel, because I believe everything that I believe I can do everything, anything. I can do anything in my way. If I want to do that, I can do it. But I'm not just like believe. I can believe it, and it's just gonna happen. No, I know I can work hard, and I know I can do it, and I know you can do it too. It's like a superpower, guys. I would love to give you to like feel it. It's like a superpower for me. It's because I believe I can do everything. It's not confident. It's not about confidence. It's something about like everyone. I know I can do it. I have the capacity. I have the potential, and not that is not just I'm becoming me. No, oh my god, I'm really sad. That's because I know I can. Okay, I know I can do really big things. When I say I'm delusional, I mean it. I'm highly delusional, and you can ever guess, and you can't guess at how much delusion I have. But I'm so happy with it, and it's not hurt you. Okay, you're just dreaming, and you're working so hard. You're dreaming for stars. Even if you don't get stars, you're aiming for the sky. That is an amazing thing to have. I was talking middle of my talk, my phone stopped recording. It told me that storage is almost full, so it was, I guess it was kindly request to finish my verse and publish that video as much as I can, as much as I okay, whatever it is. Okay, as a last thing, I don't think I have a lot of time because my storage is getting full. I want you to tell you that okay, please keep believing. There's a millions of possibility in this world, and even if there's like a 0.001%, what can't be you, that percent, 1%, 0.001%, what can't be you? Even if it's impossible, even if it's everyone's saying it's impossible, there's a zero chance that you getting that, why can't you be that 1%? Why can't you? You can do everything that you put in your mind to it, and it's not just, I'm not trying to give you motivation. I just want you to believe yourself like me. I'm believing myself so much, and I want you to believe yourself like that, because that delusion made me feel like you have superpowers, and it's gonna help you that you're gonna feel you can do everything, you can achieve everything, you can become every person that you're gonna become. Okay, that was the thing. Thank you for listening to me. That is so important for me, and I know it's my first videos, and I kind of amateur about that, but I'll keep trying to improve myself. I'll keep improving myself, of course, and not every video gonna be about this format. I'll be changing it. It's gonna be vlogs, study vlogs. It could be everything. I don't know yet, but it's gonna be. I'll keep improving myself. So thank you for watching this video, and I want you to believe yourself. I want you to smile. Okay, that is really important because okay, I'll be nerd about this, but when you smile, your brain is actually release different chemicals. I'm not gonna explain it because I don't think I have time, but just try to smile, okay, when you have bad days, because your brain gonna think, okay, I'm happy, then I'm smiling, so that's gonna be, you're gonna feel happy, and even if you don't feel happy, you're gonna feel so much better. So keep smiling and keep being kind. Thank you for watching again and again. It's so important for me to watch someone watching this video. Just one person watched this video so far, but it's so excited too. I just reached a one person. That's amazing. Thank you again and again, and take care of yourself. See you later. Goodbye.